Alright boys, today we're going to be talking about how to make stubs in MLB The Show 20, and this is going to be the best method that you guys are going to use to get a lot of stuff. Now, I get a lot of questions on stream. How do you have a God Squad, no money spent? How do you have Chipper? How do you have all of these guys, the best team in the game, without spending a dime in the game? And I'm going to be going over how I do it. I'm going to be going over the best stub method right now. Now, there is a lot of things, and the market is really good, and I'm going to tell you guys today on genuinely how to make a lot of stubs without a lot of time. But before we get into this video, two things. One thing, I'm going to be doing my setup tour very soon. As you can see, my brand new PC just came in. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like and sub button. And let's get right into the video on how you guys are going to make a ton of stubs. Do you guys want cheap stubs on the market? Make sure you guys go to MLB.com, today's sponsor. And make sure you guys use code MAIT for 5% off your purchase. Alright boys, so the first thing that you guys are going to be doing to make a ton of stubs is I'm going to be talking a little bit about the inning program. Now you guys got to be doing the inning program. If you guys are not already, I have a XP glitch that is going to help you guys get this done really fast. There's so many things that you can do. You can get all of these cards, the 4th inning pack, which looks amazing. We got Wander, we got Eddie, and then on top of that you just get the live series pack. It's very crucial that you end up doing the XP glitch to finish this as fast as possible, because there are a lot of free stubs to get from the 4th inning XP path. The next thing that you guys are going to be wanting to do is make sure that you guys are doing your event. Now, Moonshot event, I started it on stream the other day. I am curious to see how this one goes. I don't think it's going to be the craziest one, but Luis, all of these are free stubs. Luis honestly looks like a budget beast. I see this guy going for probably about 20k at the end of the event. This is probably a budget beast. You got Zach Greinke, who I need to check how much he is going for, but I believe it's probably around 40 to 50,000 stubs because he is usually a pretty good arm. Let's go check real quick because it's kind of crucial to see how expensive he is. He is going for 75k, so you can get 70k from him. And then Yoenis Cespedes, who's a left fielder, is going to get you he's going for 190k. I think that's outrageous. I genuinely think this is outrageous. But Yoenis Cespedes is going for 190. Zach Greinke is going for 70. And so that's 300,000 stubs right there, pretty much. I know that I'm estimating a little bit. How much is the new catcher going for? The new catcher is going for 42k. Oh my gosh. So that's 300 and about, we'll go 40,000 stubs for just doing this event. That is the best event in a while. You guys got to be doing this. I'm going to be grinding this on stream again today, later tonight, and I think that this is something that you guys genuinely need to do just because you got to get those free stubs. When San Diego Studios hands you free stubs, take advantage of it, go after it, and get those stubs. As far as the event goes, if you're playing the event, I don't think that the event will take you longer than about 5 hours. 40 wins, stuff like that, it's not that difficult. I'm going to have an event guide coming out soon, or I'm just going to answer questions about it on stream. But do your event, make a lot of stubs to that, and it's going to help you out get a ton. Now we're going to get into the bulk of the video, which is going to be the marketplace. Now the marketplace is going to be how you make 100k. I know that I'm talking about the other methods and just the other things to play the game with. This is going to be how you guys are going to make a ton of stubs in the game. Now personally, my favorite cards to flip, and I know that a lot of other guys are different, are Tops Now cards and 42 series cards. I have made over 300,000 stubs flipping 42 series cards. The reason why is we'll go look at them and see if the gaps are still as bad. I know that they've lost value. They are still really big. If you look at the gaps between the buy now and the sell now, 20 to 16 on Mariano Rivera, 21 to 17 on Babe Ruth, and they're all about 4,000 gaps, 3,000, 4,000 stub gaps, which are going to be stubs that you guys are going to make a ton. Out of all of these, the one that's absolutely sticking out to me right now is Bob Gibson, because that is almost a 5,000 gap, and Bob Gibson moves very fast. So what I'm going to do is whenever I'm going for Bob Gibson's, I'm putting in buy now orders for about 16.5. You want to go one more stub. So 16,522. I believe the other one was 521. So that's going to get that. And then as soon as, we'll just outbid me for 17. So Bob Gibson just got bidded for 17, which happens sometimes. So we're going to go down to Frank Thomas, who looks like he's just as good of a gap. And we're going to go here. We're going to put one in for 16,824. And then you're going to sell him for 28.49. So you're going to go one stub under because you're going to maximize your profit. So based on this flip alone, you are going to make roughly 2,000 stubs per flip on Frank Thomas. While you're doing this and while you're doing Frank Thomas and Bob Gibson, if you're like me and you have a lot of stubs, you can do like 4 to 5 cards at once. So you can do Bob Gibson, you can do Frank Thomas, you can do Mariano Rivera up here, and Babe Ruth up here also looks pretty juicy. These are all really good gaps. You do them all at the same time by flipping, doing buy orders to sell out orders. If you sit on the market, all you need is about 50 flips an hour to get 100,000 stubs, and that's very doable, especially if you're doing multiple cards. And I know a lot of you guys aren't going to have the stub surplus that I have. Obviously, I have a ton of stubs. I have 224,000 stubs. I've been playing the game. I've been grinding the game. And you can get that way too. You can start really, really small. And even if you're doing this is what I recommend. It's if you are doing smaller stubs, how you guys are still going to get up to that 100,000 stubs an hour, is you can do Babe Ruth and you can do all of these things. And while you're doing Babe Ruth, you can go into the Tops Now moments and go and grind these Tops Now cards and sell some of these Tops Now cards that you already haven't done the moments to. I like to go farther down to some of these because I know I haven't done all of them. And I did actually end up buying a lot of the Tops Now cards to end up getting Kyle Schwarber because I didn't do this, but I can grind these moments. And if you guys were like me and you didn't want to waste your time doing Tops Now moments, you can do your Tops Now moments right now while you are doing those cards and do a Tops Now moment in between each flip. And then you're going to be making that stubs back because you're going to have those Tops Now cards. And if you need them towards Schwarber, then use them towards Schwarber. But if you don't need Schwarber, then sell those cards because you already have Schwarber or you don't have Chipper Jones or something like that. One thing that I always say to you guys is that if you guys don't have Chipper Jones, get Chipper Jones before you get all of the Player of the Month cards because Chipper Jones is going to be a better card than any Player of the Month card, no matter it's a collection award, no matter what it is. Chipper Jones is the most important card in the game. He is better than any of these guys. If you need to sell all of your Tops Now players to get him, that's worth it. Well, boys, I hope that this ended up helping you guys out, as this is going to be the best stub method to make a ton of stubs in MLB The Show 21. You can make up to 100,000 stubs in this method. You can make more than 100,000 stubs, depending on how many cards that you flip. I promise you guys, these 42 series cards flip like that. They're so fast. 50 an hour isn't outrageous at all. You can get more than that depending on how much stubs you have, and you can just keep on going and going and going. If you can get 4 cards, 5 cards, who knows? Maybe you could even do it every single 42 series cards. You can get 100 flips an hour. That would be insane. You can get 200,000 stubs, 250,000 stubs. It's really kind of just dependent on how many flips you get. But I hope that you guys really enjoyed this method. Again, you can do this with also Tops Now cards. All you got to do is make sure that they are high influx cards and they are moving a lot. A lot of people are trying to get Jackie done right now with the cards being cheap. So 42 series cards move really, really fast. If this video helped you out, please drop a like and a sub, as it helps you out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.